relevance. And because our brain has evolved to discard information that it thinks has no relevance. If you think of like what is education, like you're basically downloading data and algorithms into your brain, and it's actually amazingly bad in conventional education because like it shouldn't be like this huge chore. So I think colleges are basically for fun and to prove you can do your chores, but they're not for learning. You're self-taught. Yeah. Well, self-taught, yes, meaning I don't have an aerospace degree.
So how did you go about acquiring the knowledge?
Well, like I said, I read a lot of books, talked to a lot of people, and have a great team. It's important to teach problem solving, or teach to the problem, not to the tools. So this would be like, let's say, you're trying to teach people about how engines work, or you could start by a more traditional approach would be to say, well, we're going to teach all about screwdrivers and wrenches, and you're going to have a course on screwdrivers and course on wrenches and all these things. And this is a very difficult way to do it. A much better way would be like, here's the engine. Now let's take it apart. How are we going to take it apart? Oh, you need a screwdriver. That's what the screwdriver is for. You need a wrench. That's what the wrench is for. And then a very important thing happens, which is that the relevance of the tools becomes apparent. You don't need college to learn stuff, okay? Everything is available basically for free. You can learn anything you want for free. It is not a question of learning. There is a value that colleges have, which is like, seeing whether can somebody work hard at something, and including a bunch of sort of annoying homework assignments and still do their homework assignments. And kind of soldier through and get it done. That's like the main value of college. And then also, if you probably want to hang around with a bunch of people your own age for a while instead of going right into the workforce. So I think colleges are basically for fun and to prove you can do your chores, but they're not for learning. Generally, you want education to be like as close to a video game as possible. Like a good video game. Like you do not need to tell your kid to play video games. They will play video games on autopilot all day. So if you can make it interactive and engaging, then you can make education far more compelling and far easier to do. So you really want to disconnect the whole grade level thing from the subjects. Allow people to progress at the fastest pace that they can or are interested in each subject. It seems like a really obvious thing. I think like most teaching today is a lot like vaudeville, where and as a result, it's just not that compelling. It's like somebody standing up there and lecturing to you, and they've done the same lecture several years in a row. They're not necessarily all that engaged or in doing it. If you think of like what is education, like you're basically downloading data and algorithms into your brain, and it's actually amazingly bad in conventional education because like it shouldn't be like this huge chore. Like the more you can gamify the process of learning, the better. Like for my kids, I do not have to coach them to play video games. I have to like pry them from their hands. Like crack. Yes. Like drop that crack needle. In fact, I think a lot of things people learn probably there's no point in learning that. Because they never use them in the future. Well, you have to say like, I think. Let's stand back and say,
what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Coffee and Crypto. And guess what? Happy 4th of July. It's the 4th of July, y'all. We are 6 months into this beautiful month 7 now, but we're 6 months completed in this amazing year. 2024 has been an amazing year. Look, I don't know about you all, but I will say that this has been a very challenging year, just like 2020, just like 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. And I can almost guarantee that 2025, there probably won't be many things different. There's probably still going to be a lot of difficult things to deal with. There's going to still be a lot of, unexpected challenges. There's still going to be financial problems. There's still going to be relationship problems. There's still going to be governmental problems. There's still going to be people lying to you and stealing from you. There's still going to be people doing things, okay? But understand something. This is a time that we can take to really come together and celebrate. And not just celebrate America on July 4th, but also be able to celebrate a new founded America, a new founded paradigm, right? People say that this is the land of the free and the home of the brave. I also believe that, you also have the ability to make your own life the land of the free, the life of free. How many people want the free life? Someone just let me know in the chat box, drop the word free life. If you want a free life, if you're here on Coffee and Crypto, if you've gotten to this space and you have other shows, other places that you gain information from, I truly don't care where you get the information from. The whole purpose is for you to get the information and change your life. I believe that we are moving into a time right now where the free life is everything. God wanted us to have a free life. I don't know if y'all knew that. He wanted us to be able to live a free life. You should be able to live you should be living weeks that are so amazingly free to the point where you work your butt off for 6 days and on the 7th day you can rest. You shouldn't have to work 7 out of 7 days. And right now, if you're working 7 out of 7 days because you got 2-3 jobs, I want you to realize that if you are investing into your future, family, understand something. We are moving into a new paradigm shift where freedom means something else. It does not mean the same thing to be financially free. I need you all to realize that right now it said, in order for a millennial or any person, but specifically at my age, to be a millennial, if I want to be financially free, by the time I'm in my 40s and my 50s, I have to have a bare minimum of $10 million. Has anybody ever heard that before? In order for you to be financially free, true financial freedom, you need to have a net worth of a bare minimum of $10 million. $10 million. Now, I want to do the math real quick. My goal for 2030 is to create 1,000 $10 million. You know what? We're not going to say 10 million. Decamillionaires. 1,000 decamillionaires. So let's go ahead and put the math in here real quick. Let me continue to let people in. But let's go ahead and do the math real quick. 10 million times 1,000 is $1.1 billion. Okay? $1.1 billion. So here at Coffee and Crypto, when we achieve our goal of 1,000 decamillionaires, that means 1,000 people, bare minimum, worth $10 million through digital asset investing and doing other things, creating businesses. I don't know if your $10 million is going to just come from crypto, right? It may not be that way, but I will tell you something. Crypto will be a part of it. But there's another side to this blueprint. And I want to take time to talk about that today in the beginning. That's why I cut the personal development short, because I couldn't find a personal development, something that I really felt like was worth us taking the time to listen to. So I was like, you know what? Let me just talk about it myself. So let me talk that talk. Talk that talk, George. That's what he said. Talk that talk, George. Okay, let's go. Who's ready for the free life, baby? Feel me? So let's talk that talk real quick. Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And in the middle of this book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he said that there were two types of wealth. There are two sides to money. You have the left side and you have the right side. On the left side, you have 95% of people. And that 95%, no matter how you break it down, I'm not into percentages and talking about that because it can always change. But 95%, bare minimum, of people around the world are on the left side of money. And I heard a rich person make this joke before. He said that the left side of money is also known as the left outside, the left outside. So a lot of us, most of us, unless you were born into a wealthy family, most of us start out on the left outside or the left side of money. Okay, now let's talk about the left outside. Let's talk about the left side of money. So this left side of money, okay, this left side of money makes up employed people and self-employed people. So you have people that work jobs, and then you have people that own a job. I don't know if you guys are tracking. I don't know if you all are following me, but you have people who either work at a job or people who own a job. And those job owners are also known as self-employed people. And the reason why we call them job owners is because the problem is you still have to put your time in for money. Time is a limited resource. And so many people are continuously exchanging time for money. And there's nothing wrong with that because time exchange for money is the basis of money creation. It is the basis of wealth creation. But there's another side of money that is called the right side of money. And the same rich person that I heard the left out side of money joke, he also said that the right side of money also stands for the righteous side of money. When I heard that, I knew that I wanted to be on the righteous side of money. I wanted to make sure that I was on that right side of the quadrant. What makes up the righteous side? The right side is made up of business owners, which makes up, they say 4%, and they call it the 1% club. The 1% club. That's why I don't expect a lot of people to catch what it is we're doing here. I don't expect a lot of people. That's why my ask is 1,000. My ask from the universe is 1,000 people as deca millionaires, because I understand that not everybody can go. I just heard that this weekend. My friend, I had to decide to actually walk away from a friend this weekend, and it was a really hard thing to do, but I had to actually cut this person out of my life, and it's because of the way that person's morals are right now does not align up with my morals, does not line up with what I believe in. So I have to cut that person off. And that's one of the hardest things to do, is to just cut a friend off that you've been friends with since college. You've been friends with since you were 17 years old. It is tough to do things like that. But I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes you gotta do the tough things. Sometimes you gotta do the things. Sometimes you have to separate to elevate. I don't know if y'all understand what I mean right now, but sometimes you gotta separate to elevate. The reason why you have not been able to separate completely from that left outside of the quadrant to rolling over into the righteous side is for one reason. You haven't separated. The only way for elevation is separation. You cannot expect to go to the next level holding down old baggage. Guess what? Even when an air balloon wants to go into the sky, that air balloon has to do what? It got to drop off the baggage. It has to drop, it got to untie the baggage. It has to drop the bags down to the ground in order for it to elevate. Listen, family, in order for a skyrocket, in order for Elon Musk's SpaceX rocket ships to go into outer space, if that's even real, listen, I can't tell you what's real or fake these days, okay? But what I can tell you is in order for it to happen, on that rocket ship, the base piece has to break off. And there's a second piece that breaks off. And the ship gets smaller and smaller. Has anybody ever recognized that? That when a rocket ship starts off, it's huge. But by the time it makes it into the atmosphere, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And the reason why the rocket ship gets smaller and smaller is because you got to separate into elevate. It's the same way for success. You have to separate to elevate. Let's get it. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto, the greatest morning show in the world, where we focus on a couple of things here. We have a very strategic paradigm here at Coffee and Crypto. All right, we have 4 pillars. Pillar number 1 that we focus on is emerging tech. Today, we're going to talk about emerging technologies that you could potentially invest into and potentially be able to build wealth for your family. Or there's another side for you to lose it all. Understand that investing, right? I woke up and chose life today. Absolutely, Mr. Brown. I woke up and chose life today. Okay. Now, listen, emerging technologies. Every time you come on this show, you will get some technology that you could choose to invest into. We do not offer financial advice here on Coffee and Crypto, okay, at all. We do not offer it. So everything that you hear, it truly is, it is entertainment purposes. It's meant for you to go and do your own research, okay? So understand that. The second pillar for Coffee and Crypto that we focus on is blockchain literacy. Okay, we are blockchain strategists here at Coffee and Crypto. We help people learn how to create 6 to 7 figure companies in the blockchain space, educational wise. Okay, that program is dropping soon. Number 3, the pillar number 3 that we focus on here at Coffee and Crypto is we focus on digital entrepreneurship. Because a lot of people that tune into our show are working 9 to 5s, but guess what? Most of the 9 to 5ers are looking for their way out. They're looking for their next big break. They're looking for their separation into elevation. And we have what it takes here at Coffee and Crypto to help you separate so that you can elevate. And our fourth pillar here at Coffee and Crypto, what up, Ram? Our fourth pillar here at Coffee and Crypto is leadership. Leadership. Everything starts and finishes with leadership. Everything. What's going on, family? And shout out to all the crypto nerds on the call today, both on YouTube, Twitter, and here on Zoom. And I also want to shout out the Atlanta Blockchain Center here in Atlanta. Shout out to everybody that consistently tunes in on Twitter. I appreciate you, family, for helping me be able to build up this. And we do have some more interviews coming up starting this month in July. I will be following up with a lot of people from the Atlanta Blockchain Center because there's so much talent happening. I had some things going on, guys, but we are back. We are live, direct, and in full effect. And guys, I had to let go. I had to cut some people off. I had to cut some things out my life so I can elevate. And I hope you guys choose to do the same thing. Now, before we dive into today's content, because family, today we do not have a whole lot of content to show because it is the 4th of July. And I know that a lot of you all, if you took the time to get on this show, I just want to say thank you because it is a holiday. Some people didn't even go to work today, but you chose to still show up for your investments. And I wanted to make sure that I showed up. So I want to make this announcement. KI2. Okay, these are specials, these are promotions. So, if you want to take advantage of them, perfect. If not, that's okay as well. However, today is the 4th of July. And just like any great company, we also have promotions and things and ways for us to give back to help people out. 4th of July, number one promotion we have today is if you need help with strategically aligning your investment portfolio, moving into 2025, I am going to meet with 4 people. I already made the social media. We have one person that already signed up. So we have 3 slots left for the rest of the day. After the day, I don't care whether we sell them or not. It's just not happening no more. My prices is at $8,000. So if you want to get one-on-one coaching from me in the regular world of pricing, it's $8,000 for the year now. Prices have gone up. I told you that was happening. $8,000 to work with us because, guys, we are now in the final phase of this bear market before we go parabolic in 2025. And I will not help anybody make 6 figures if you're not at least investing what it takes for someone to help you do that. Okay, now, if you do not have $8,000 to invest, which I know a lot of people don't. Okay, some people do, some people don't. You can get with me 3 slots left, $500. Okay, we will sit down. I will help you create a dollar cost averaging strategy in, dollar cost averaging strategy out, answer every question that you have, make sure that you're into every wallet to stake, make sure that you are in the right projects. Okay. I'm telling you right now, $500, 3 slots left. If you are interested, you can comment with a 777 here on YouTube. You can comment with a 777 on Zoom. You can also DM me on any other social media platform. You can also reach us at Coffee and Crypto Podcast at gmail.com. If you want to take advantage of a $500 deal. Take advantage. If not, you will pay $8,000 later on, guaranteed. Okay. Outside of that, we do have our Rich Off Crypto Challenge, which is a group-based training. It is $97. Tickets go off sale at midnight. We will not take tickets on Friday. So if you do not get your ticket today, then just know you will have to wait until August to join the next class. So today is your very last day to get tickets to the Rich Off Crypto Challenge. $97 for a 3-day event, $297 for VIP. Make sure you guys click the link in my bio and make sure you join that challenge. I'm absolutely looking forward to working with each and every single one of you all. And hopefully you get up with me before my prices go up, because I promise you, I do not mind hitting y'all upside the head and charging you more. I promise you I don't. So if you need my help, now is the time. Okay, now is the time to get a discount, because the more expensive crypto gets, the more expensive Vincent gets. And I think that's fair. Let's get it. So we're going to go ahead and dive into today's call. Now, if you can't understand why people entertain riddlers in crypto, consider how similar cryptography and riddling are in the first place. Would it make sense of those who enjoy cryptography to also enjoy riddling? Is there anybody here that enjoys riddles? I don't know if anybody enjoys riddles. I like a good riddle. Like I really do. Like riddles is like something that I really enjoy. I enjoy riddles. I think riddles are cool. I think that it really challenges your brain, right? So riddles are cool. So if you're a riddler and you love riddling, okay, understand the reason why. It's because maybe, you know, with you being over here, maybe that's why you like crypto, right? Maybe that's why you're into the blockchain space, because of riddles, okay? But I want to play this quick video. It's 1 minute. I thought it was pretty unique. And it's from one of our favorite channels, notfinancialadvice.crypto. And you all know who that is. They made the greatest crypto commercial ever for XRP. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but let me play this quick video for y'all.
With Diffie, one of the founders of public key cryptography, describes his love for crypto in a way that perfectly explains why riddlers exist in the crypto community. Diffie found cryptography a delightfully conspiratorial means of expression. Its users collaborate to keep secrets in a world of prying eyes. The sender attempts this by transforming a private message into an altered state, a sort of mystery language, encryption. Only those in possession of the rules of transformation can restore the message as it was first inscribed. So the founder of public key cryptography literally describes cryptography as hiding a secret message in an altered state that can be decoded by those with the necessary knowledge. Do you see how that's the exact same thing as riddling? Is it really that hard to entertain the idea of lifelong cryptographers hiding secrets and riddles for crypto enthusiasts to decode together online?
Wow.
It's the joy of cryptography.
So you want to know why? I mean, that was my reasoning as to why, right? This space is full of just like, it seems like riddles, right? Like private keys, public keys. I got to remember these 24-word phrase from a ledger. I got to do 12, like everything's a riddle. I got to know the proper wallet. I got to know how to do this. I got to know how to do that. Riddling. Listen, very, very similar. I thought it was very interesting. I just wanted to expand y'all mind real quick and just have a little fun before we dive into this information, because today's information, just like each and every single other week, it is a lot of information. And if you're brand new to this, I just ask that you don't give up. I know, like, here's the thing. A lot of people come into this space, they'll get onto my show and then they'll be like, man, this thing is really advanced. I don't think I stand a chance. And I want to challenge you. That's why I do the Rich Off Crypto Challenge, because I believe that everybody needs a good challenge. And I do believe that these challenges is going to take time, just like it takes time to build a podcast, just like it takes time to do anything, right? It takes time. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all, I have to plug up my computer, but it takes time, right? This is not an easy process. Being an entrepreneur, right? Being an entrepreneur in this space, it's not easy. It's not easy. Trying to come here and position people to build wealth is not easy, but somebody got to do it. You know what I mean? And I'm going to stick around and I'm going to stick to my guns, because I know what I'm doing is going to be priceless by 2025. All of you all that's never been through a bull run, that's taken this $97 challenge for granted successfully through a bull run, if you're playing with this, when you lose your money because you're panicking and you don't know what to do, you don't have a strategy, you do not have a plan, when you come running to me, it's 8 grand. Y'all like how that, y'all heard that riddle? Riddle that. Riddle that. When you lose all your money because you do not have a plan, you come running to me, guess what? It's 8 grand. Riddle that. Okay? Telling y'all right now, get up with me. Okay? Now, Japan releases new banknotes for the first time in 20 years. Very similar to America. These are those rainbow, those rainbow dollar bills that's being released, going into the future. Okay? Those rainbows. That this is the same thing they're doing over in Japan. So they're releasing these banknotes. They're changing and redesigning the $10,000 yen, $5,000 and $1,000 banknotes into circulation. Now, even though people are not, people are moving into a cashless society, you got to remember that cash remains a reliable means of payment that can be used by anyone, anytime, anywhere. So at this moment, guys, cash is not going anywhere. Let's talk about it. Despite lower progress compared to neighboring countries in Asia, Japan saw cashless payments start to take root in the last few years. Government data shows a tripling of the rate of cashless payments in the past decade, reaching 39.3% in 2023. Okay, so these banknotes are still important. Okay, so remember, we're still going to be in that cohabitating period all the way until, I believe, 2030, from what I remember. I think it was a different date that I read the other day, but I'm going to stick with 2030 for now. Okay, so just wanted to update y'all on Japan. Now, wanted to play this quick video because I thought it was very interesting. But before we read the video, I wanted to read this quick caption. So it says, "Dear Crypto World, if anyone might misunderstand why many, not all, privately owned for-profit central bankers permitted to operate behind a legal curtain of secrecy called NGOs, absolutely despise Ripple and XRP and will spare no expense. A click on their private fiat money keyboard is easy to stop, defame, conduct lawfare, use regulatory capture, and hire global armies of disinformation specialists to defame challengers to their legacy monopoly. Please hear this European Commissioner advisor explain the why. Ripple helps innovate and accelerate the global movement of value from any point to any point for less than 1 penny with settlement in 3 to 5 seconds. The legacy central banking payment system takes days to move money at an estimated average cost to users of 8% of the value of each payment transfer they make. Guess whose 0x is being gored when Ripple's DLT infrastructure is adopted? Keyword is infrastructure. Pay attention, family. Let's go.
Very first meeting I had around blockchain was in the Financial Stability Board's Financial Innovation Network. And it was a meeting in the New York Fed in the basement of the New York Fed, a very austere building. And on the one side of the room, there were central bankers looking like central bankers look. And you can make your own paper. I said, what a central banker looks like. There's a few, or there's at least one in the room, and he doesn't look anything like a central banker. But they looked very much the piece. And on the other side, there were hoodie-wearing geniuses, lunatics, libertarians, blockchain folk.
Libertarians are lunatics, said the official of the European Commission.
I'm not saying that the libertarians were lunatics. I said there were lunatics and libertarians. And they sort of said, well, we're developing this blockchain and Bitcoin and what have you. And this is the demonstration that there is absolutely no need for central banks. This is the end of central banking.
Wow.
which I thought was quite an entertaining and interesting position to put forward, especially at the New York Fed in a room full of central bankers. If we didn't have financial market infrastructure now, imagine Jens walks into his office tomorrow and there's nothing there, an empty building, no computers, no nothing. And Jens's boss, assuming he has a boss, tells him, you have to build infrastructure.
You have to build.
I'm absolutely convinced that the computers know nothing. And Jens's boss, assuming he has a boss, tells him, you have to build infrastructure. I am absolutely convinced that DLT will be a much bigger part of the technology stack Jens will use than he currently does. Because of course now they're sitting on huge amounts of legacy infrastructure, which is working okay, so you're not going to throw it overboard. But if you have to start from a clean slate, I'm convinced that DLT would be a much, much bigger part of the technology stack.
May the 4th be with you guys. May the 4th be with you. That's all I'm going to say. So let's continue to move forward. This right here is from one of our projects that we don't talk a lot about this on this show. So you guys are lucky to hear about it today. This is something that we talk about in our private group, but I thought it was fitting. Okay. A must watch of Velo's vice chair. We are trying to build the Visa or MasterCard network on blockchain. We are involved with the project with the Thai Central Bank. We can save institutions, example, MoneyGram, who must spend $1 billion to issue $50 billion, hundreds of millions per year. Okay. So just to be able to process billions, you have to spend billions. You know, when they say in order for a millionaire to become a million and keep millions, they had to spend hundreds of thousands. In order for a billionaire to become a billionaire, they had to spend hundreds of millions to billions of dollars to be able to do that. Do you understand that that's the process? Well, crypto is changing that right now. I want you guys to hear the CEO of Velo.
Like to add to that theme?
David speaking. I'm a vice chairman of Velo. Velo, we try to build a Visa network, MasterCard network on the blockchain. We have one of the leading digital FX trading on the blockchain. We also operate the actual money transfer on the blockchain, as well as we're currently about to launch the global universal interoperable wallet, which is basically allowing any crypto wallet to interact with any merchant in Southeast Asia. So with regard to the adoption part, we involved in the current project with the Thai Central Bank. So even with MoneyGram, they move about $50 billion a year. They probably have to spend about $1 billion in the funding across banks around the world to ensure seamless and real-time settlement. And this is a pain point with Western Union with a number of money transfer. What the innovation we did with Thai Central Bank currently, we partner with Solana and Fireblock. So currently we can send you.
All right. So this is going to move us. This is going to move us into the next part of our conversation. Now, how many people remember about Fireblocks? Fireblocks ain't went nowhere. Fireblocks was, we were talking about Fireblocks back in 2018, 2019, crypto nerd style. We've been talking about Fireblocks being a part of ISO 20022. I know y'all remember that name. Continue to listen because he said they just partnered with Solana and Fireblocks to be able to start doing something with USDC. Let's keep listening.
So currently we can send USDC on Solana to the Fireblock wallet of any commercial bank in Thailand, and central bank treat that as US dollar 1-to-1, which means we can send USDC in real time, and the bank then would debit into any Thai bank account, basically across 60 million bank account in baht in real time at our wholesale FX rate. So what that means is that if MoneyGram is our customer, they no longer need to refund with a Thai bank. They can just send us USDC. We then send USDC to the Thai bank, and in real time, that money would be basically mass payment to any bank account in Thailand. And we plan to scale this throughout Southeast Asia. So hopefully we can save MoneyGram at least hundreds of millions of dollars. Yeah.
And you don't think MoneyGram want to save that money? Listen, this is technology, y'all. Y'all are hearing it here first. So let's go and take a look at something real quick. Thailand Okay, pay attention. This came out April 22nd of this year. Thailand to block access to unauthorized crypto platforms. The Thai SEC. So everybody SEC has been going crazy. It ain't just the US SEC. We're just the worst. You know, we're just the worst. You know what I mean? But everybody's Security Exchange Commission, when they have one, because everybody has public company. Well, not everybody, but a lot of countries have public companies. And if you have a public company, those are securities that's being traded, and you got to have all these things. So even Thailand has a Securities Exchange Commission, and they've been on a crackdown, especially amongst the rise of ETFs. Remember, ETFs is not just an American thing. ETFs is all over the world. It's global. So I just wanted to show you all that Thailand also is going through a regulatory environment, because they don't show this on the US news. Only thing we think of is the US going through regulatory, but guess what? Other countries have the same thing we have going on. We're just the most ridiculous. Okay, just wanted to show y'all that. Now, real quick, let's pull up this article from Fireblocks, because I want to show y'all something that's very interesting. Now, how many people remember Fireblocks? Now, before we get into this $310 million series round, I want to show y'all who Fireblocks is. Okay, I want to show y'all who Fireblocks is. Let's go over to fireblocks.com real quick. And so Fireblocks provides a suite of applications to manage digital asset operations and a complete development platform to build your business on the blockchain. They have wallets as a service and custody technology, crypto and DeFi treasury management, financial tokenization and NFT minting, and stablecoin and digital asset payments. Okay, now, they're trusted by 1,800 plus of the world's leading organizations. Now, we're not going to dive too far, but I want y'all to just see who is a part of them. Wisdom Tree, Moonplay, Ava Labs, Vanik, you know what I'm saying? eToro, BNY Mellon, BNP Paribas, WorldPay by FIS, Revolut, eToro, ANZ, which is a big bank out in Australia. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Australia or New Zealand. It's one of those. Magic Eden, which is on the Solana ecosystem, right? So that's going to be dealing with minting of like NFTs and meme coins and stuff like that. Cross Mint probably is also. So just wanted y'all to kind of see what's going on. Okay, they're expanding DeFi. You know what I'm saying? So this is a institutional. This is not something that you would use as a regular, everyday person. This is something you use as an institution. This is institutional grade blockchain stuff that is going on. As y'all can see, they even have ties with Grayscale. That's Circle's logo right there. There's Coinbase's logo right there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when the list goes on. Y'all remember that song from on Tuesday? When the list goes on, right? So let me show y'all what's going on real quick. I just want to show y'all kind of what's going on now. Back in 2021, they did. Now this is old news. Old series. I'm sure they've had other rounds since then, but they did their series D for $310 million, meaning they raised $310 million back during COVID era to remove the complexities of the working digital assets world. They've launched back then 500 digital assets businesses, and they do not plan to stop anytime soon. Now, I want to read through this a little bit because the average person would look over this, and as a XRP and Ripple investor, I want to tell you all first, congratulations, and continue to hold what you're holding. Now, today, we're excited to announce that Fireblocks has raised $310 million in Series D funding, co-led by Sequoia Capital, Stripe, Spark Capital, Co2, DRWVC, and SCB10X, the venture arm. This is where y'all got to pay attention. SCB10X, which is the venture arm of Thailand's oldest bank, CM Commercial Bank, whose investment marks the third global bank to invest in Fireblocks alongside BNY Mellon and SVB Capital. The extension of capital brings our valuation to a new milestone of over $2 billion. Wow. Now, Vincent, why was this important? Why did you, why are you pointing out this SCB 10X thing? Well, let's go through a quick journey together and then we'll be done. Okay, then we'll be done. We got to first start here. Back in 2023, Ripple acquired, so this has been over a year now. Ripple acquired the firm Medico for $250 million. Now, Fireblocks, they got $310 million from multiple companies. Ripple put $250 million by themselves to purchase Medico. So understand, what is Medico? It's a custodial company. Now, read this. Medico, okay, which allows financial institutions to store and manage digital assets. Its clients include Citibank, BNP Paribas. This is our second time hearing this name, right? Let's go back. Let's go back real quick. Y'all stay with me now. Right here. BNP Paribas. Where is it? Where's BNP Paribas? It's up here somewhere. It's somewhere in here. We read it. We already read it, so I know it's here. Hold on one second. It was here. I know I read BNY Mellon. I swore I know we just read BNP Paribas. But anyway, y'all know we just read BNP Paribas. For some reason, I'm having a hard time finding it. But let's continue to press forward on this issue. Okay. Now, BNP Paribas. Okay, that's what's mentioned here. So BNP Paribas and Citibank are both custodial partners of Medico, which is a Ripple company now. Now, y'all remember we just talked about this bank right here. Let's go back and read. So it says that this series funding round came from even the venture arm of Thailand's oldest bank, CM Commercial Bank. So let's go over here real quick. Ripple helps CM Commercial Bank drive innovation with instant cross-border remittances. I can't make this stuff up. Pay attention.
This period, a financial institution is very prone for the disruptive technology. And being the conventional bank, SCB would like to transform ourselves to become one of the digital banks that could success and survive in the future. Hello, my name is Thanawat Kittisawan. I'm the head of Global Transactional Banking Services of SCB Thailand. In 2021, we get about 1 million transactions. And in this year, 2022, I think we're going to reach 2 million by this year end. Currently, we are serving 8 countries with 13 partners. The countries that we are serving, like UK, Japan, Singapore, and we are planning to grow to Australia as well. SCB has been partnering with Ripple for almost 5 years. Actually, during these 5 years that we become the partner with Ripple, one of the most advantage thing is that we could grow our remittance volume. We could plug in with the new partnership of Ripple globally without much of the effort by having more transactional and also making more of the revenue services together. There's a very big benefit in terms of convenience and also the cheap remittance fee. Instead of waiting for a few days for a remittance, this could be done within a minute. When we check with the traditional rail, we could save around 7 times cheaper than the normal rail that we are using. Positive outcome that SCB is working with Ripple is that we could obtain the very low remittance fee with the timely and high-speed remittance for our customers. The reason why we think that SCB and Ripple are the very good match partner is that we have the same vision and align well with our strategies to become the leaders of the financial services in the future world. But Ripple and SCB has very good alignment in terms of vision. and in terms of the capability of both sides that could grow market together. So we believe that if we are growing together, we could be achieve our big target.
You feel me? So let's go back to let's jump back over here real quick. Now remember, Velo just talked about what? Thailand. Okay. Hey, listen, congratulations to everybody that's in the Discord group. Okay, and just know you listen, look, and for the ones that thought you could just go to Coinbase and get it, no sir ski. Okay, no sir ski. It don't work that way. Okay, now check this out. SCB 10X, the venture arm of Thailand's oldest bank, CM Commercial Bank. Let's go over because y'all know I'm nosy. This is why I really ain't got that much content because it took me a minute to put these like little dots together right here. I was going through all types of documents. So SCB 10X, okay, let's go pay attention real quick. SCB10X.com, the moonshot mission. That's what the front of their page say. The moonshot mission. From experiment to exponential growth. Okay. Let's keep pushing forward. Let's keep pushing forward. Now, I want to show y'all a couple things. I want to show y'all some of their partners. Now, remember, they're the VC arm of one of the largest banks in the world and the largest bank in Thailand, oldest and largest bank in Thailand. Okay. They are the VC arm. That means they also are funding these projects. So they play a venture capitalist position. I want y'all to just pay attention to some of the companies. Here's Fireblocks. So they've definitely invested into Fireblocks, of course. But I want to show y'all something that almost took me up out of here, y'all. Right here. What'd that say? Ripple. What'd that say? SBI Investments. And we know that Ripple and SBI are major partners. Hey, hey, I can't make this stuff up, homie. Like I didn't make this stuff up, man. So with that being said, listen, I was gonna play this video. You know, listen, what's for us is already for us, family. Congratulations to everybody that has set themselves up. Listen, if you have not gotten yourself like completely plugged into this space, the Rich Off Crypto Challenge is $97. We start tomorrow. Tickets go off sale off midnight. I already have it set up. You will not be able to go buy tickets past midnight. Don't text me. Don't call me. I told you to figure it out. I told you to get in. I'm showing you guys week in and week out that I am the greatest in the world when it comes to cryptocurrency. There's nobody else that researches to my level. And the reason why they do not is because they do not have the same level of understanding of research that I have. There's a certain level of it's a certain level to do research that everybody just is not going to be able to do. And it takes experience. That's why I'm telling you all, you are in a great space. You are in a great place. And I'm very grateful that each and every single one of you have taken the time to be here today. I want to open up the chat today for anybody that has anything. I know y'all got something to say today. Let's raise up those hands. I know. Listen, today was just too bullish. From the personal development side to everything. I think we covered everything today. I don't think that we could have done any better job. We probably could have. You could always get better, but I think that we really did do an amazing job. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead as I'm waiting on hands. I'm gonna drop this link for you all. There is the link for the Rich Off Crypto Challenge. Remember, make sure you all register today. It's $97 for general admission, $297 for the VIP. And if you guys want to take advantage of these last 3 spots, again, we just had one gentleman get started with our $500 offer yesterday. We have 3 slots left, and I'm about to lose my mind today on social media. You guys may want to block me. You may want to unfollow me just for today because I will be on your timeline like white is on rice. You know the same way that white never leaves rice is the same way that I'm not leaving your timeline today. So I would tell you to mute me if I'm gonna get on your nerves, but I am going crazy today. Today is the day that we celebrate. So with that being said, let me go ahead and call up my brother Ram and let's get to this money. Let's go, Ram.
Yo, family, nerds, coffee and crypto. Love and appreciate the show, bro.
Yo,
Love and appreciate just the time, effort, and the man hours, the energy that you put into everything. It's all on purpose, 100%. And I just had one question though. On when you go to check out towards the general mission, it says from May 24th to 26th. I don't need to mind that, right?
Yeah, no, don't mind that. I think it was just a Billy pointed that out to me, I think, as well, and I was supposed to go correct it. So my apologies. Let me go look myself though. Make sure that you're on the right one. Because I'm actually on the website myself. You may be right though, and I apologize. No, 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 no. My on my end it says July 5th. No, on my end it says next challenge dates is July 5th to the 7th at 12 p.m. EST. Do you have the right? I just dropped the correct link inside of the chat. I don't know if you have it, bro.
Yeah, it says all the way down when you tap on general mission. It just says May
Uh-huh.
20th. But I mean, if
Oh,
you say so, then it doesn't matter.
oh no, no, no. Oh no, no, you're good. No, I appreciate you for pointing that out because those are things that I let me go look real quick.
When you
Oh,
actually,
okay. No, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ram. I appreciate that, bro. I'm still learning how to use these systems. So that's what it is.
as
Yeah.
long as I can get the call, that's all that matters.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, check it. Hey, look, check it now. Refresh that screen. It shouldn't be there no more. There you go. My bad on that. But yeah, it shouldn't be there no more
Mind
though.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I had a question about. Just trying to make sure the dates are accurate.
Oh
Oh,
no,
okay, yeah, I
thank you,
see it
bro.
now.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you bringing that my attention for real, for real. Thank you.
But love the call, love the energy. Appreciate you always.
Most definitely. And I'll see you tomorrow, my boy.
Coffee and crypto, of course.
Crypto nerds, man, nerds, bro.
Amen.
That's where it started, bro. Like I don't look that it started with the look. I wouldn't even have been doing coffee and crypto if it wasn't for the crypto nerds. So hey, like all salute go back to my home team. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been missing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done missed the call about a month now. Look, I'm not gonna flex. Sometimes, man, like I've been going to sleep a little earlier. Like I've been trying to get some rest. Like, you know what I mean? Like life been happening, but I will be on next Wednesday's call 100%. And actually, tonight, I don't know if they're still doing Billy Talk this evening because it's 4th of July. But if so, I try my best to hop on there. I might be a little litty in the city, but I'm gonna be out there. Let me go ahead and call on Craw Billy though. Go ahead, Craw.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we need Billy Talk once once like 30 minutes. If we could do Billy Talk 30 minutes every day, learn something because it takes so much. I got something for you this morning.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know it by now,
Sing it, Billy.
you may never, never, never know it because you got to know. Ooh, you got to know it.
Ooh.
You ain't got to know me. You ain't got to know. I was telling the Indian guys down at the local gas station that I don't have anybody to talk to except the nerds. It's like eh, you don't have to talk to me though. You don't have to talk to Vince. You got to know it. You got to be in the Billy Talk. You got to be in the. When you bring up those things and you show the confirmation of Ripple and SBI, we're talking about all these different wallets. We're talking about DeFi. What the hell is all this stuff? If you don't know it by now, you might never, never, never know it.
Never.
Hey, crypto. Good morning, buddy. Yes, sir. Crypto knows crypto. I can't say anything because I'm in the choir talking about the music. This ain't much of a choir around here. It's all on YouTube. And there's so much FUD out there and so much manipulation and these meme coins, man, and the distractions with Bitcoin and the distractions with, have you looked at the charts this morning?
I
56,000.
didn't even bring up the charts on the call today because it just, hey, listen,
56,
I ain't want to scare nobody
56,000
for a
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, we like, and the trading thing, learning the trading. A guy asked me a year ago about the trading thing.
Mhm.
Now, I directed him somewhere. I drove the truck up to his house and said, "Hey, look, get in. We could do this together."
Mhm.
But he wasn't interested. But it's
Wow.
like, uh, there's money here that you can make trading. You don't even have to hold it,
That's a fact.
or you can hold it and don't even have to trade it. But if you don't know it, you're gonna miss it, and it's so crazy. I don't know how I'm here. I was on a call last night. I did like 7 or 10 hours worth of research yesterday. And you know what I did the day before that, Vince?
What'd you do, Billy?
7 to 10 hours worth of research. And you know what I did the day before that, Vince?
Did you do some research?
I did 7 to 10 hours worth of research. It's all in
Wow.
my ear. My ears hurt. I'm learning about stuff. It takes me a little while. I'm 62. It takes me a while longer to figure some of this stuff out. But man, it's happy 4th of July to you today. We're in a country that lets us participate, and
Yep.
man, you need to know it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. One thing I say, you can't hate on this country because at least we have the opportunity to invest into this space. There's other countries that they may not even have the access to buy a crypto. Like just think about that. Like they don't even have the internet capabilities to go out and buy a crypto. And that's what they're fighting for. And we in America are so blessed. And that's why I said on this July 4th, like this Independence Day, you should really be celebrating independence, the fact that you are able to be independent. Like you don't have to depend on nobody. And with crypto, you for surely can be independent. You don't got to depend on nobody. I love that.
Can I add this to you? Where
Yes.
you can be in the crypto, and I know that I'm not supposed to be trading on a holiday, but Billy knows at 62, sitting in the hot tub, that I can trade Bitcoin when it went down $4,000 in the last couple. I mean, I know something's going on. I know something's going on. There's something going on. I don't know. I know I'm not supposed to trade on a holiday, Vince and Owens, but it went down $4,000 overnight. I have some knowledge that I could probably make a little Popeye's chicken this weekend or today by knowing it. So I encourage everybody to, if you hadn't done the 97 thing, the $8,000 thing, the $500 thing, if you ain't done one of those things, you need to get on it. Because if you don't know it by now, hey man, another 4 years, just wait another 4 years.
That's it.
Then life would be $68,000.
And I want to say, hey, and I want to shout out. Thank you, Billy. I want to shout out Ram. I want to shout out my brother Ram real quick. He just joined the master classes. Well, excuse me, I call everything master class, but the challenge. So shout out to my boy Ram. And anybody else is interested, man, get them 97s in today. I'm telling you, the 297 for the VIP. Do not let this slip you by. It don't matter if you feel like you know a lot about crypto. I would say that you may not know more than me. That's just my own argument. That's my own argument. Not challenging anybody to step up and say they know more about this space than me. And you can get right here. You know what I'm saying? You can come right up here and run the show. You know what I mean? Let me see what you can do. Let me see what type of information you could put together. Go ahead, Zattrick.
What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all?
My guy.
Man, today is a good day, man. I am at work right now, trying to get to the money.
Yes,
Feel
sir.
me? Bright and early AT&T. If you need a new phone, come get with your boy. Come get with your boy, man. That's what I came to say. I do appreciate you doing this show today because you know it's a holiday. It's real easy for everybody, want to be lazy. But today is the day for freedom. You're right. Man. You need to be thinking, even though the stock market's closed, the crypto market's never closed, y'all. So you can get you some more crypto today. He ain't lying. I'm not gonna lie. The stock market is closed, but the crypto market open. So I feel like if anything, this should be one step forward to getting your freedom, whether that's checking out some new crypto, investing in more crypto, telling your people about crypto.
Man,
Today is the day to make this happen. I mean, I can't, 1 year from now, we cannot be in the same predicament. You know what I'm saying? My pockets cannot be in the same predicament. It need to be 2 times bigger, 3 times bigger. Just because at what point do you change your life for the better? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I really do appreciate these calls because I think it's real easy to give up when things aren't going how you want it to go. And I'm just speaking from personal belief. Like I'm almost at a point where I'm able to stand up on my 2 feet. Like I had to sit down, I had to stack my bread, I had to go read some books, I had to stop buying weed and bottles and stuff. I had to focus. And now I'm starting to see the sunshine, man. So I just want everybody to know that it's okay, but you do got to make that step to change. And today is the day, man. Today is the day.
today is the day, man. Yo, y'all saying some good stuff. I don't even gotta say nothing else. Y'all heard my people, man. Listen, make sure y'all plug in $97, man. Listen, whether you're on or not, we on tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't care if there's one person on there. It don't matter to me. Okay. At the end of the day, I do this because I love it, not because you join. I do it because I love it. All right. And that's what makes it different. Because if I did this based on people joining what I do, man, I would have been gave up. Y'all see that? Like, I would have been gave up. You know what I mean? But it's not about that. It's because it's what I want to do. I wake up every day excited. Go ahead, DC, my brother.
Yeah.
Yo.
Happy Independence Day, everybody. I'm at work, the normal. But I just want to say, you guys, man, these calls, man, they're invaluable. Like the value that comes here comes through the calls from even people interacting. So I appreciate everybody that came today. I appreciate everybody's input today. And I also just wanted to say, hey, what a time to be alive, because this opportunity is endless in this space. It truly is. So I just wanted to say that, man. And I hope you guys are, doing your own research as well. I'm kind of on the same thing Billy is. I'm doing 4 or 5 hours minimum a day on my personal development because I think my family's worth that. So I don't know what you guys take, I don't know if you guys value your money or your time, but you're already giving your time if you're here. And to me, that's more important than any amount of money. If somebody told me I give you $10 million today, but you got to die tomorrow, I wouldn't take it because I know my value and I know what I'm worth. So only thing I'm gonna say to you guys is make sure you're doing your research, make sure you're making proper investments that suit your current lifestyle and your dollar cost averaging schedule, dollar cost average in your technique, and just enhance that thing and get it right, because now this is the not financial advice, of course, but now looks like the time, if any time, to buy. You buy low, sell high. So if you know the name of the game, you shouldn't be nervous, scared, anything about what's going on in the altcoin market right now, because you know what the upside is and you know what's coming. So guys, again, thank you for the time, and thank you for showing up today, man. Coffee and Crypto.
Most definitely. Thank you, DC. Appreciate everybody. So with that being said, guys, man, I look forward to seeing everybody Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 1 hour a day. Guys, don't forget that you all can take advantage of our $500 deal. Save yourself $8,000. Well, save yourself $7,500. Come connect with your boy. I will help you set up your complete portfolio. I don't care if you have a portfolio, you don't have a portfolio. That does not matter to me. Just understand that I am here for you guys. Thank you so very much for being the best part of our show. And with that being said, how y'all doing? And with that being said, guys, that is the end of Coffee and Crypto episode number 211. We are out of here. Have an amazing day and happy 4th of July. And remember, guys, Independence Day is truly about being independent. Stop depending on other people. Depend on yourself. And I promise you, when you separate from that old paradigm, you can elevate to the next paradigm. Until next time, next Tuesday, peace and blessings, family. I'll see y'all on episode number 212. Let's go.